What's going on? Happy Death Day. Now, this film was weird, and I had no idea what it was when I started to watch it. So, yeah, and it ended up being a little interesting. So, overall, it was a good time. I might spoil some of the plot, just so you know, but who knows? Who really cares? So yeah, let's get to it. We got, let's see here. Happy Death Day was made by Universal and Blumhouse, who's done all the Blumhouse done all the Conjuring films. They did Ma. They've done a lot. I think they did The Purge too as well. But yeah, so most of this Blumhouse is like leading the horror pack basically these years. Last few years, Universal and Warner Brothers kind of dominate it. So with Blumhouse. So yeah, this film was released October 12th, back in 2017. So I finally got around to watching this. When I first saw the trailers, I didn't think it was going to be that great, so I didn't bother like jumping right on to seeing it and that. But I had a budget of $4.8 million only, and it made $125.2 million. So they made quite a substantial profit. There's obviously a sequel, but I'm not going to rush and go see that right now. It's directed by Christopher Landon, who's also done Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse and helped write the Paranormal Activity series. So it seemed to be like in a somewhat good taste, I guess. Good hands. So yeah, but yeah. So the basic premise of this story is there's a chick, and she wakes up, and then after like a huge night of partying, and then goes about her day, and then ends up getting married, and then she has to relive it over and over again. Sort of like the movie Groundhog Day comedy. Now with this film, so it's pretty repetitive and generic in a way, but there's a couple good little twists in there. So yeah, she wakes up with this like nerdy dorm room guy, and then goes on. So at the start of the film, the first round, she's perceived to be a SLUT, or if you kids don't know what that means, go ask your parents. No, I'm kidding, don't do that. She's presumed to be a slut, basically. She's like hooking up with her teacher. She's, yeah, presumed to be a slut, basically. The actress playing her is actually a really cute blonde, so if you're a good blonde guy, there's a little bit of nudity, like bum showing in it, but it's PG-13, so that's all you're gonna get. But if you like that type of stuff, you guys are gonna like this. But yeah, and then like when she starts reliving it, she slowly starts trying to figure out like who's trying to kill her and stuff. Now with this film, if you're smart enough and pay attention close enough, they reveal the killer like 20 minutes in, but you don't know that. So you see that part and it's just like a random part, but then as it builds up, it goes on, and it's perceived to be someone else and someone else and someone else, and it's a constant guessing game. So, but once they show you the real killer and who is really out to kill her, it makes a whole lot of sense, and it's just like, oh wow. But I highly suggest you don't watch The Stone, because yeah, when I did it, I watched this movie twice in a row basically, because I was just like, I think I've seen this before. I've seen this scene before. Oh, it's repeating. And then it took me a second to remember to get to it. So, yeah. So it's a little confusing sometimes, but overall, wasn't bad. Like, it's like basically it's like Scream without the movie references that happening over and over again and stuff. With like minor different kills. There's some funny kills. Like in the first one, she goes to this party, and this guy's like trying to hook up with her, starts dancing, and then she's like on the phone with somebody, and then it shows a shot of like the killer stabbing the dude while dancing and stuff. It's hilarious. Yeah, and then it gets more into like a more thriller. It's more of like a black comedy than a thriller than a horror film. And the killer has this baby face mask that looks like it is just happy and ready to get breastfed. So yeah, with a buck tooth. So yeah, it has some amusing face. It's the baby face mask that's in all the Spirit of Halloween stores the last 2 years. So finally made sense why that's always there. I couldn't get why it was so popular. But yeah, and yeah, it's your typical. It's like early. An homage basically to the early 2000 like slasher films and stuff. The ones that weren't so great, but they were still amusing. this one, it's good for like the younger generation when they're just starting to get into that new wave slasher craze. Like I think a lot of them will like this film. But if you're like been watching horror films for years, it's nothing special. So, but overall, it's a very simple plot and pretty easy. It was well executed, well acted though. The writing, some of it was a little iffy, cheesy, but that's how it goes, right? So, but for something, there wasn't very anything like brand new, genre defying in it or anything like that. It's just like your run of the mill almost type thing, but with like a little new coat of paint. So, yeah. But so I'd probably give this one I'm just gonna give this a 3 because it's basically that's what it is. Besides having like really cute lead actors and stuff like that, it's what I expected basically. But it did impress me a bit with like there's like 4 different twists in this movie, which I didn't really see coming. So that's really cool to see these days because now most movies are predictable. So yeah, like Endgame, that was so predictable. But anyways, I'm gonna link the trailer down below if you haven't heard of this or haven't seen it or anything like that. That's linked down below, so you check that out. Also, remember my Instagram's always linked down below because I always post, well, majority of the time I post clips of films that I checking out, watching, and that I'll review. But I don't put the title in it, or if you look carefully, sometimes I put it really tiny in there. But yeah, so yeah, follow me on Instagram so you can see what other ones, future reviews are coming up. And if you like my opinions and hearing what I think about films, subscribe. Also, comment down below if you've seen this, what you like, or if I should review the sequel. And if there's other horror films or slasher films like this that you want me to review, let me know them down below too. Also, smack that like button a couple times because, I don't know, just do it. Yeah, especially if you like this film. So, yeah, there's nothing really much to say about it. It's generic. I find most of these new movies not much for me to talk about unless they're really bad and really overhyped. So, yeah. So that's what I thought of Happy Death Day 2. And make sure you're subscribed because in my next review, I'm gonna be talking about a sequel from the very first review I did, Bunny Man. But this one, oh, it's a sequel and it's really weird and it involves a nice fuzzy bunny. So make sure you subscribe to see that review. That's coming up probably tomorrow or even a couple hours after this one. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like and comment below. And yeah, remember, never trust babies. People in baby masks never work out.